Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the precision hardware number 00385-89. This is a steel latch bolt spring is what it is. And this video is to simply serve as visual and dimensional evidence of the item. We'll also take a look and see if we can locate a parts drawing where this is located. I think we can. Overall length of this spring, when it's uncompressed, appears to be right at about 1.545. 1.545 on the overall length. The outside diameter of the spring is about 0.526. 0.526 on the outside. The diameter, the wire diameter, 0.032. 0.032. They have STL in the part number. I've lost my magnet. Okay. Steel. There you go. Now, let's switch to the screen view where we can take a look at the parts diagram, which we'll locate. Okay, so here's the item that we're working on. Not much here to see. Steel latch bolt spring for fire-rated exit device. This is the link to the manufacturer's page here. And then from the Apex 2000 series catalog is where we're going to locate that. So let's take our part number and copy it. And fire up that 2000 series parts document. Here we go. So in the perform a find function, Control F on your keyboard, and you'll come across all of the instances in the document where it shows up. Well, a couple of springs here, but I'm going to go with part number 10. There indeed it shows up. Latch bolt spring. This is for the 2100 series active case subassembly. They do indicate this to be for the fire device. Okay, so be mindful of that. Although I'm going to go with that being incorrect because they clearly indicate it as compatible with the 71 and the 72, the panic rated and the fire rated. So apparently it's good for both, or it's used in both assemblies for panic rated and fire rated. The rest of this document, of course, is very handy. It will show you all of the other Apex series items that you might be interested in or find appropriate for your search, your application. And speaking of that, there might be other things on here that you need. You know, if you have a problem with the spring, and springs are of course very common to break. If your spring 10 broke, I'd probably replace the other spring as well, the deadlock release spring. Springs are the Achilles heel of a lot of mechanical products. Extreme temperatures will greatly affect them. They will fatigue and fail with enough time. Back in the several decades ago when lever tumbler locks were very common, lever tumbler locks employed springs to keep the lever tumblers in their locked position. And the very first thing, if you were to read locksmithing publications from the mid-20th century, the locksmith would say to you, you're probably just here to replace a spring is probably what's happening. So, you know, obviously material sciences I would think have improved, but nonetheless, springs are very common items that we sell often, and interestingly enough, very, very common to sell valve springs when it comes to fire extinguishers, a very common product. Back to the manufacturer's page, as you can see here, we have all of the precision products that we sell, a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the most current product catalog. The name Precision is associated with Stanley, with Best, with Dorma, with Kaba, and I'm not sure of the corporate makeup, but they are one of the primary companies within that conglomeration. Let's finish up this video on camera. Okay, in conclusion, this is the 00385-89 replacement latch bolt spring. What's really great about Precision is what's great about Best and Stanley and Dorma, absolutely. Kaba is I'm not going to include Kaba in this. Their responsiveness to technical support inquiries is superb, period, end of sentence. I've called Best, I've emailed, right through the website, their support contact information. Best and Stanley do a great job at responding. They just, and Dorma, just absolutely phenomenal. You do get that from the companies that she competes against. Your Allegion, your Asa Abloy, and your Dorma Kaba. Hager wants to be a player in all of this as well. I'm not really sure of the corporate size compared to those other three, but you need to field exceptional technical support if you're going to get anywhere. And these companies all have that formula figured out. And I'm very grateful to those folks at Stanley, Best. I don't deal with Precision nearly as much, but I do with Dorma quite a bit. They're just great people. Any questions on the 00385-89 Steel Latchbolt Spring for their Apex Series device or any other Precision product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.